Hey YouTube, welcome back. My name is Chris. Today I'm going to be doing a video on Zone of Enders, the second runner in HD, thankfully. For those of you who aren't aware, the Zone of Enders came out on PS2 originally. It was kind of, if I was going to relate it to something, I would say it'd be like the really like kind of like dumbed down version of Gundam. Gundam is like one of those animes that has like so many episodes, so many seasons, so many different versions and whatever in the series. Kind of like Bleach, where it has like 20 something seasons. So I was never really able to like keep up with it, and I didn't want to play the game if I couldn't keep up with it on TV when it was airing. So next best thing was Zone of Enders, and actually Zone of Enders did have its own animation segment. I haven't really watched it, but they do include it in some of the gameplay. But just a quick backstory. Where's my remote? A second here. Alright. So, unfortunately, this is what it looked like back in the 2000s when it originally came out. And what was upsetting about this was that aside from the game being really easy to kind of like get used to using your mobile suit, the ending was horrible. Aside from having to do hours of gameplay, of listening to some whiny kid talk about how life is unfair and he doesn't want to do anything, yada yada yada. Granted, this kid has gone through a lot of tragedies. He lost his family, his friends. This planet was attacked by another planet or organization of people, and it caused a war. And pretty much they go around looking for this orbital frame, which this kid so happens to find. So he goes in this mobile suit, he starts fighting off the enemy. Everyone's like, oh my god, like, you know, the robot's alive, oh my god, it can't be. And they realize, oh shit, like a kid's like guiding it. Now as you can see in this photo, it's a really crappy photo. I'm going to try to zoom in here. Kind of go over a little bit. Let's see. Okay. And then you have Anubis, which is his counterpart. Now, eventually, you get to the ending, and he's your final boss. He is pretty much Jehuti on steroids, because he is complete. He has all of his weapons. He has everything, and pretty much just takes you out. And, of course, your robot tells you, oh, well, you're not destined to meet yet, so you know, this is a problem. And it's like, well, I just did all this hours of gameplay of collecting different weapons and getting upgrades and doing all this just for you to kind of just tell me that, like, I'm not good enough yet still. You know, and I get it, like, it's a kid, but it came out pretty bad. The ending was just so horrible, which pretty much means the ending turned out to be he kicked your ass. And that was it. You pretty much fly away like a little bitch. And that's pretty much it. You go back home. You know, your one friend that you were able to rescue, which is a girl, ends up, you know, being alive, and you know the people that you left her with took care of her, and yada yada yada, all happy. So let's see. Let's scroll through these. Main target of the body. See, it's like damage. So eventually they're like, oh no. So this is the HD edition. So I went back to play a little bit just so I could get some photos. And then he turns around, and there's Anubis. Now, Anubis looks a lot cleaner. And actually, he's my favorite orbital frame. Not because he's named Anubis and he has wings, but because he's just an all well-rounded, put-together mobile suit. And very powerful at that. I don't really care that his weapon's a spear, but what are you going to do? So afterwards, you go into battle, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to try to take him on, and put your fists up, you know, and you get in there, and they're pretty much just like, well, you can't touch him, so you just gotta run away. And he's like, well, I don't want to run away, I want to fight, I want to help. And they're just like, nope, sorry, you can't do anything, I'm sorry. And he's like, oh man. So what does he do? He waits to hear from a friend who, I guess, shoots a missile into the side of the cavern wherever you are in this like space station, and you wait for an opening, and you fly away like a little bitch. Anubis turns around and is just like, whatever, fine. Leaving you to be like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's what's going to happen. Not. So he flies back, And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird to have like, I mean, the cockpit is literally a cockpit. So it was definitely a little strange when I first saw it when I was playing this game. I'm like, whoa, it like, you know, when it first goes in, like it like erects and everything, and it was very weird. So you go out into space, you find that your friends that are looking for you, and you're like, yay, I'm saved, I can breathe. You go to your ship, they rescue you. You're like, yeah, you know, cool, we got you. And pretty much just like kind of like chills, you know. Unfortunately, you learn that the true mission of Ada is for her to pretty much self-destruct. Yeah, that's pretty much how that ends. And I kid you not. She pretty much tells him, like, this is what she lives for, this is why I was created, you know, for those who don't have life, this is what my life was for. To sacrifice it so that I honestly, you don't even really know what the sacrifice is really for at the end of the day. And he gets all upset and whiny and whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, hey, look, your friends are okay. And your girlfriend's okay. And, you know, everyone's happy. And everyone's like, hey, you made it back alive. And she's like, yay, Leo, oh my God. And you're just like, I can't believe this. Yeah, you can, as you can see, the erectness of it. And he's still all upset and everything. Then they're like, yeah, you did a good job. Yeah, yeah. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're alive. And like he's still thinking like, oh man, I wish I could have done something. And she's like, well, you know, I guess it's time for us to move on. And like that's pretty much how it ends. And it's very, very, very disappointing. But if you want to catch a small glimpse, we'll do a small glimpse, okay? Real quick. Just for you guys. Yeah, so he pretty much outclasses you in speed, power, strength.
In the body is damaged. Superiority index has dropped to minus 99.83.
I was so close!
No, you really weren't.
Leo, can you hear me? Leo? Elena? I'll blast a hole in the side walls of the central hub in 15 seconds. Follow the beacon signal. I'll give you cover with my cannons. Be careful. If you deviate even slightly from the beacon, you'll get burned. I'll try. See you soon. Good luck.
So again, she pretty much just tells you to run away. And wait until they can come rescue you. There's your opening! Take it! And he ran. And Anubis again is just chilling like, man. He's like, man, whatever. I'm more powerful than all of you. And then somehow he's like trying to escape from like beams from somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from. They're shooting at them, so.
Just fine.
Good.
Let me go and pick you up.
Let me come and pick you up. Didn't you just do that? You guys just picked him up, right?
It will require 3 minutes to stow away in the hangar and to pressurize. Please wait.
You know, thank you for everything. Because you were with me, I survived.
I feel the same. Thank you for helping me out. Is that the right usage of words to show human gratitude?
And of course she's an AI, so she's still learning.
Yes.
Well, what are you going to do now?
What?
After you reach Mars? You have an important mission, don't you? If it's okay with you. I mean, after you finish your mission.
Genuti's duty on Mars is to penetrate the military fortress Al-An and to destroy the fortress from the inside by self-destructing Genuti.
Jabuti will self-destruct?
By deliberately overactivating the generator, Genuti will generate a maximum of 22.3 gigatons. That is is equal to the power of 15 positron bombs.
Wait a minute. You mean you'll deliberately explode this frame? What about you?
All my functions aboard Generty will cease.
So it's a suicide mission?
Yeah.
I thought it was you who told me not to waste my life.
Pressurization is complete. Opening the hatch. Thank you.
Ada!
This is what I live for. This is the purpose of living. For those who have no life.
No!
And then that's the ending. Like, ain't that something? And you're just pretty much left with it. And you're like, oh, you know, maybe if you go through the credits, maybe they'll show you. Nope, they show you absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue. Because honestly, Zone of Enders, the second runner, to me was one of my favorite ones. Because one, you got more weapons. Well, no, not that you got more weapons, but you got more access to your weapons a lot sooner in the game. And because I believe the second runner was actually an anime for a little bit. Not sure. I gotta recheck my sources, but don't quote me on it. So we'll just leave it at that. Don't quote me on it. But for now, we're gonna go back. Zone of Enders, the second runner, HD edition. And then of course we have Zone of Enders, the original, but HD edition. So let's get started real quick.
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilizations have progressed with them. So where does such energy like Metatron lead our civilization? Position for landing.
MR 1422, Dingo, egret, unlocked. 20 to touchdown.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron. It's way too shallow.
I do like how they kind of made it between anime instead of like between like really shoddy CGI from like back in like, you know, early 2000s.
In orbital frame. Limb is damaged. Damn Torum.
Torum from Mars? Dingo!
Good morning. Ready for combat?
It's as far as I'll go with that. So we don't spoil the beginning so much. Let's go with new game. Just for the sake of the video, we're gonna do easy. I was actually doing it on hard 2 years ago. But once I got towards like the last 3 levels, it got really intense and I was like, oh man. So before I even finished it, I kind of put it down. Trying to like even this out. There we go.
seconds. Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited. I still have 200 more hours.
Be a good kid and the time will fly.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron. It's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then. Piece of junk.
I reckon Rod Narcissus is going to win this year. There goes your entire salary again. I'm sure of it.
Bingo, I think the Metatron reaction is from the direction of the arrow.
Oh yeah? Alright, well let's see what happens when we do anything. So looks like I can attack. I can jump. I can push myself?
You may crash. Beware.
Oh, stop. Trying to get my legs down. And I know it looks a little boring at first, but don't worry, it definitely gets better.
Dingo, haven't you arrived yet?
Listen, I'm going as fast as the game will let me.
Don't push the legs so hard.
Okay, do you want me to get there or not? Like, make up your mind.
Hey Dingo, after this job, are you free?
After this job, are you free? There we go. Thank you. Christ.
I'm on the ground.
Yes, I am.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
Going back. Going back.
Shut up.
Is it debris?
The observation crews are goofing off again. What the hell is that?
Anything wrong?
Ooh, I wonder.
I found something interesting. I'll check it out.
Hatch unlocked. Where? A helmet.
I've got a bad feeling.
What?
An orbital frame.
Dingo, I see a huge ship over there. Ah!
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. Warship? Must be borrowed.
Oh, man.
My liver's damaged. Damn, Torum.
Torum, from Mars? How can you tell?
Get your ship down into the ditch and stay hidden.
You ain't got no choice.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
You're all screwed now. See what I mean by erect cockpit? Yes. Alright. I know I'm a little rusty, but
Verified as unmanned orbital frame.
let's see if I can remember how to do
Be
this.
careful not to get surrounded.
It seems to be my job.
Raptor destroyed.
Ooh, you got me mid-frame, huh? Alright.
Confirming the enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame integrity. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Who is this?
This is Detached Backup Battle Unit, Ada.
So this is a battle computer, isn't it? More reliable than the Lev's navigators.
I'm completely different. Do you request control instructions?
Yes, Ada, please.
Guess we're going into the manual.
Please choose what training you want to go through.
I'm not gonna waste anyone's time going through these things. If you end up wanting to pick it up and try it out, then go right ahead. Is there anything I want to explain? Let's see. Move, normal, then first. No, pretty much we're good.
Ending training.
We found our objective at point 04.
Roger. Departing for 04.
Oh man.
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes. Unmanned combat aircraft, Mosquito. Individual attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them.
So I gotta use my
Mosquitoes
multi-tool.
all at once with the hand laser.
R2, press B. R2 and B together creates this homing missile. It's pretty much just kind of like training you on how to, in case you're a little rusty like me.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged.
Rick, where are you now? Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy approaching.
Already a encounter. Let's see what happens.
It's approaching your way!
Oh shit.
I indicate the position of Rick with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction.
Oh my god, there's so many right now.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Trying to see where they all are.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh man. I got your number.
Obtain Metatron. The cursor is on. Destroy with a burst attack. Stop moving and keep pressing the R2 button. Then hit the square button for a burst attack.
I have the power. There you are, buddy. But it's okay. I got shield. Oh good, he jumped out of the way. Good for him. And it's okay, even the girl has a cockpit, so.
Since I found Jay with you, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Bara want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
Hand over Jesse.
Like that's gonna happen.
Shoot down the enemy's attack with lasers.
Yeah, ouch, you're damn right, ouch. Kicking your ass. Yeah? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I know. I got her.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Bara, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Look at my cockpit.
You think I'll tell?
Great.
Good job, Dingo.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Dingo, the enemy is approaching me.
All right, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
What?
It's time to become part of something bigger than yourself, Dingo.
High energy reaction inside enemy battleship. Entry is dangerous.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
And there you have it, guys.
Enemy.
For right now, this is where I'm going to end it, just so I don't, I just wanted to give you guys an introduction. I might keep going with these videos, but my comparison is that the HD collection is definitely worth investing into. More or less, the first Zone of Enders was still very shoddy at the end. Very disappointing, but I will tell you that if you do play Second Runner, you will not be disappointed. More action, more accessible to your weapons earlier on in the game. Epic boss fights, even on easy, normal, hard, no matter what, you're always given a nice little challenge here and there. And if you want me to keep going, just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, please let me know. I do need opinions. And until next time, have a good one. May your hearts be your guiding key.